Kosuke Hagino is a Japanese competitive swimmer who specializes in the individual medley and 200 meters freestyle. He is a four-time Olympic medalist, most notably winning gold in the 400 meters individual medley at the 2016 Summer Olympics. Hagino currently holds the Asian records in the 200 meters and 400 meters individual medley, as well as the 100 meters and 200 meters individual medley. With Team Japan, he also holds the Asian records for the 4x100 meters freestyle relay and the 4x100 meters medley relay. Hagino is currently attending Toyo University and is coached by Norimasa Hirai. He is one of the only two Asians to be voted World Swimmer of the Year. Career beginnings: 2012 Olympic Games. Hagino made his big international breakthrough at the 2012 Olympics held in London. Hagino qualified first in the 400 meters individual medley heats with a new Asian record of 4 minutes 10 seconds and 1 millisecond, and would go on to win his first international medal with a bronze in the event and again lower his Asian record to a 4 minutes 8 seconds and 94 milliseconds. Rise to recognition: 2013 World Championships. Coming into the championships, Hagino had qualified for a full slate of events including the 200 meters freestyle, 400 meters freestyle, 100 meters backstroke, 200 meters backstroke, 200 meters individual medley and the 400 meters individual medley. In his first event, the 400 meters freestyle, Hagino was able to pick up his first World Championships medal with a silver and a new Japanese record of 3 minutes 44 seconds and 82 milliseconds. He would be back in finals action on day 3 of the meet, of where he competed in his first final of the night, the 200 meters freestyle. Despite being in medal contention, Hagino was caught in a close race and was locked out of the medals in 5th place with a new personal best time of 1 minute 45 seconds and 94 milliseconds. Nearly an hour later, and he came to swim the final of the 100 meters backstroke and place 7th in 53.93, much slower than his Japanese nationals time of 53.10, which would have won him a silver medal. On day 5, after qualifying for the final, Hagino won another silver medal in the 200 meters individual medley. His time of 1 minute 56 seconds and 29 milliseconds was about half a second off his Japanese nationals time of 1 minute 55 seconds and 74 milliseconds, but it was his second medal of the meet. The following day he would lead off Japan for the 4x200 meters freestyle relay, and was able to take off 1/100th of a second off his 200 meters free time from day 3, swimming a 1 minute 45 seconds and 93 milliseconds. He also placed 5th in the 200 meters backstroke final that night, finishing in 1 minute 55 seconds and 42 milliseconds. On the final night of competition, despite coming in as the favorite, Hagino was again only able to manage 5th place, finishing in 4 minutes 10 seconds and 77 milliseconds. Although only winning 2 medals in his 7 events, he was the only swimmer at the meet to swim 6 individual events. Breakthrough: 2014 Pan-Pacific Championships and 2014 Asian Games. 2014 Pan-Pacific Championships. On day 1 of the Pan-Pacs in Gold Coast, Hagino swam in the 200 meters freestyle. Hagino swam fastest in the heats, with 1 minute 46 seconds and 60 milliseconds, besting second-place Connor Dwyer by 0.05 of a second. He later shaved almost half a second off his heats timing in the air final, bringing it down to 1 minute 46 seconds and 8 milliseconds, a 1/10 of a second behind Thomas Fraser Holmes. Hagino would earn a silver, his first medal of the meet. On day 2, Hagino swam in the 400 meters individual medley in his first event of the day. Hagino again swam fastest in the heats with 4 minutes 11 seconds and 48 milliseconds, around 0.3 of a second faster than second place and longtime rival, fellow Japanese Ryu Seto. Hagino would again swim fastest in the A final with 4 minutes 8 seconds and 31 milliseconds for his first gold and second medal of the meet. Hagino later swam in the 4x200 meters freestyle relay as the lead, clocking 1 minute 46 seconds and 13 milliseconds, touching first for Japan in the first leg. Japan would then finish second to the U.S. with 7 minutes 5 seconds and 30 milliseconds, settling for silver. On day 3, Hagino swam in the 400 meters freestyle. Hagino swam with a time of 3 minutes 48 seconds and 92 milliseconds in the heats, at 4th place. He then swam 3 minutes 44 seconds and 56 milliseconds in the A final, finishing more than a second behind winner Hwan. He earned his third silver and fourth medal of the meet. Hagino then swam in the 200 meters backstroke, where he qualified 5th with 1 minute 56 seconds and 94 milliseconds. He finished last in the A final, where he surprisingly swam almost 3 seconds slower than his heats timing. It would be Hagino's only medal-less event. On day 4 and Hagino's final event, he swam in the 200 meters individual medley that featured a competitive field including teammate Seto and American legends Michael Phelps, Ryan Lochte and Tyler Clary. Hagino swam fastest in the heats with a 1 minute 57 seconds and 61 milliseconds, besting second place Seto by more than a half a second. He again swam fastest in the A final, swimming 1 minute 56 seconds and 62 milliseconds, narrowly out-touching Phelps by 0.02 of a second. He earned his second gold of the meet. Hagino earned medals in 5 of his 6 events. He won 2 gold and 3 silver medals. 2014 Asian Games. On day 1 of swimming at the Asiad in Incheon, Hagino swam in the 200 meters freestyle that featured Asia's best with Asian record holder Sun Yang and Games record holder Park Tae-Hwan. He clocked 1 minute 48 seconds and 99 milliseconds for second place in the heats, 0.09 of a second behind Sun. In the final, Hagino shaved off more than 2 seconds off his heats timing, swimming 1 minute 45 seconds and 23 milliseconds for his first gold medal of the Games. Hagino then swam in the 100 meters backstroke, clocking the third fastest time in the heats with 54.86. In the final, he swam almost a second faster for a bronze, and his second medal of the Games. On day 2, Hagino swam in the 200 meters individual medley, which he holds the Asian record of 1 minute 55 seconds and 33 milliseconds. He surprisingly swam third in the heats, clocking 2 minutes 0 seconds and 85 milliseconds. In the final, he missed his own Asian record by 1/100th of a second, but set a new Games record. It was his second gold of the Games. Hagino later swam in the 4x200 meters freestyle relay, which Japan held the Asian record of 7 minutes 2 seconds and 26 milliseconds. He swam a split of 1 minute 44 seconds and 97 milliseconds, the fastest split of any swimmer in the relay. Japan would then fail to beat the record, however set a new games record of 7 minutes 6 seconds and 74 milliseconds for the gold medal. On day 3, Hagino swam in the 400 meters freestyle, then again featured Asian record holder Sun and games record holder Park. He qualified second with 3 minutes 52 seconds and 24 milliseconds in the heats, and brought his time down to 3 minutes 44 seconds and 48 milliseconds, but again finished second to Sun. He earned his first silver of the games. On day 4, Hagino swam in the 400 meters individual medley, which he holds the Asian record of 4 minutes 7 seconds and 61 milliseconds. He finished second to prime rival Setu in the heats, swimming 4 minutes 18 seconds and 77 milliseconds, around 2 seconds slower. Hagino then swam close to his personal best with 4 minutes 7 seconds and 75 milliseconds in the final, failing to beat his Asian record but setting a new games record. It was his 4th gold medal. On day 5 and Hagino's final event, he swam in the 200 meters backstroke, and qualified 4th in the heats with 2 minutes 0 seconds and 34 milliseconds. He managed to win bronze in the final, swimming 1 minute 56 seconds and 36 milliseconds. Hagino swam 7 for 7, earning 4 golds, a silver and 3 bronze medals. He was announced as the most valuable player. Hagino was also World Swimmer of the Year, and is the first and only Japanese to earn the award. Continued success. 2016 Olympic Games. Hagino competed in his second Olympic Games at the 2016 Olympics held in Rio de Janeiro. Hagino qualified third in the heats and went on to win gold for the 400 meters individual medley, breaking his own Asian record with a time of 4 minutes 6 seconds and 5 milliseconds and winning Japan's first ever gold for this event. Hagino also claimed silver in the 200 meters individual medley, becoming the first Asian man to medal at the event, and bronze in the 4x200 meters freestyle relay. Personal bests.